Welcome to Teso in eastern Uganda, home of the Teso people, a tribal community rich in culture, tradition and resilience. Despite their admirable qualities, the Teso people have faced disruption and calamity over many decades, leaving them very vulnerable. In this time, the Teso were subject to violence from civil war, insurrection from marauding Lord's Resistance Army, and in northern areas, from regular deadly attacks from warlike tribal neighbours in Karamoja, who sought to steal their cattle. The resulting instability led to a cycle of poverty that still blights their lives today. Over 2 million Teso live in the Teso region, and over the years many have been driven by the violence into semi-permanent refugee camps. However, the last 10 years have seen improved security, and this peace has enabled nearly all to return to more normal lives. The overwhelming majority of these 2 million Teso live in small communities scattered over the Teso bushland, where they survive by subsistence farming. Their primary crops include millet, sorghum, cassava and maize. But subsistence living is perilous. Their reliance on food crops grown on small patches of land means that they can have many challenges, including a lack of access to clean water, low levels of education, and poor or costly health care. Frequent weather events such as drought or flood can leave them vulnerable to malnutrition. Illness or accidents can leave families in desperate circumstances. This vulnerability means that few Teso manage to establish a firm base from which they can steadily improve their lives. This is where the Christian charity Teso Development Trust, known as TDT, takes decisive action to help improve the lives of the Teso people. Emergency aid is provided to help those in immediate difficulty. But our main activities seek to provide support to Teso communities which secure lasting benefits and enable them to improve the resilience of their lifestyles. TDT helps in 4 specific areas: water projects, community development, education and healthcare provision. We don't undertake this work directly in communities, but prefer to cooperate with local partners, primarily from the Ugandan churches, who we have found to be very reliable. Because the Teso people are spread over wide areas, access to clean water is a significant issue. Many communities are reliant on dirty water sources that are shared with livestock and wild animals, resulting in debilitating diseases. To get clean water, such communities must walk many miles to a borehole and carry large plastic containers of water back to their homes. It is back-breaking and time-consuming work which often falls to women and children. So providing wells and boreholes for remote communities is a priority for TDT, and we have already sunk over 250 water sources, serving nearly 150,000 people. To build resilient and flourishing lives, the Teso need more than clean water. And TDT has established community development programs with partners which allow communities to work together to break the shackles of poverty. The programs are largely based on the provision of training. And one of the most effective training projects is the introduction of local savings and loan schemes, in which around 20 households build a mini savings bank, allowing them to save consistently and to lend to one another at interest in a disciplined way. This initiative together with training in establishing family businesses, introducing cash crops, training in farming crops and livestock, and visits to nearby model farmers, allows communities of up to 100 households to be transformed in just 3 years at relatively low cost. So if you want to help to change lives in Teso, Uganda, contact us at www.teso.org.uk